Hello, wonderful human. Welcome back to another vlog. Thank you ever so much for clicking on this video. I am coming to you from the future. I realised when editing this vlog that I didn't introduce it at all. I just kind of went straight into talking. The next clip you'll see, you'll get what I mean. I was half asleep and a little bit groggy, so I just thought I would come in and say hello and thank you again for clicking on this video. Today is going to be a day in the life, showing you kind of what I get up to on a normal day, given that my job is slightly unusual and I work from home. So I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'll just let you crack on with watching. It is currently almost 7:30 in the morning. When I was catching up with one of my friends earlier last week, who knows me very well, and he's been in my life since we were little kids, she admit that she doesn't really know what I do, what my job entails, what I get up to. And I think the majority of my friends would agree with her. So I just thought it might be fun and interesting to film what a kind of normal day looks like for me. I woke up at 6, so I've been up for like an hour and a half. I went for a little walk, picked up some porridge because we don't have any. That is a lie. We do, but we don't have the little sachets that you just put in a bowl and add water and put in the microwave, and I can't be asked to like make porridge from scratch and have to add stuff to make it taste good. I feel like that sounds really lazy and really horrible, but I'm usually really busy in the morning, so if I don't have something that's really quick, I won't eat. So yeah, so I picked that up. I have been listening to Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Oh my gosh, you can't even see. Soundtrack. Which I really want to see that show, but it's not currently. I think they're starting a tour around the UK, so I will try to see that, but I really want to see that show. What else shall I update you on? I woke up today feeling a little bit groggy. My throat feels a bit, I don't know what the word is, not good. Gal and Jay are both ill, so I've kind of accepted that I'm going to get ill, which is really annoying because who likes being ill? So I really hope I just get like a cold, and it's nothing more serious than that. And my ears are kind of blocked and feel a bit achy. I'm gonna make a coffee now because I have not had any coffee, and then I'm gonna start some work. I'm gonna start a little bit earlier than normal. I usually start around 8:30, but I am going to see Federica later because it is her last day in London, so I'd like to finish up as early as I can, which is why I'm starting early. So anyways, I'm gonna go make a coffee and then crack on with some work. Okay, I've got the coffee. This is what I'm wearing. The advantage of working from home, I can wear whatever I want. And I don't think I've ever shown you, but this is my little desk space. This is one of my favourite things ever. My sister got this for me for Christmas last year, and it is the Noel Coward Theatre where Dear Evan Hansen is currently playing. I just love it so much. And then I have a fake plant, real plant that I actually have to water because she's looking a bit dry. And then an N and cute little paintings. And those are my cats that I love. Funny story, fun fact, I don't like cats. I am terrified of cats. Not terrified, they just make me really, really nervous. I've been trying to get myself to like cats more because I would like to get a furry friend. Obviously I have Milo, but Milo lives with my mum and dad, so Milo isn't with me all the time. I'd like to get a furry friend, and dogs require a lot more attention and a lot more care than a cat. But cats just stress me out so much. Anyways, I'm going to get started on some work. I haven't journaled this morning, so I think I might pick a prompt and do some journaling and then get started. The prompt that I just picked up, this is quite an intense one, so I think I'm going to leave this for later, when I have a lot in my head right now, work-wise, like a lot of things that I want to get to, like team members that I need to check in with. So I feel like if I do this now, it's going to be really, really rushed, and I don't want it to be rushed because this is one I'm really excited about. But it says, if you could speak to your teenage self, 16 to 18 years old, what would you say? So, there we go. I will do this later. Little break. It is 9:30. I'm just making some tea. And while I'm making some tea and some breakfast, I'm having just some porridge. I am practicing the song that my singing teacher has given me. Well, to be fair, she gave me 4 and asked me to, if I liked any of them, and to pick my favorite. And funnily enough, she sent one of the songs that she sent me is one of my favorite songs ever from Anastasia. It's called Once Upon a December, and I love it so much. And I was actually singing it before I met my singing teacher, like a few days before. I was singing that song and I got really frustrated because the higher bits just aren't sounding and feeling the way that I want them to. So I thought it was just kind of like perfect timing that I met her and that she suggested we work on that song. So kind of sang through that. It was okay. My voice isn't feeling the best because like I said earlier, I'm a little bit groggy. I'm having some tea now. I'm gonna have some breakfast, and then I have our daily team huddle, which we're starting up again from this week onwards. We did this I don't know how long ago now, like 6 months ago. We were doing it consistently and it worked really, really well. When you work online, so the company that I work for is completely online, it's quite difficult to create a sense of camaraderie and like team unity, because sometimes you don't speak like on camera to anyone for like the whole day. You're just sat there doing your work, so it can get a little bit lonely and you can kind of lose sight of why you're doing what you're doing, like how what you're doing fits into kind of the overall picture of where we're trying to go as a company. So we're doing those team huddles. They're like 10 to 15 minutes long. To be honest, like I haven't really settled on a structure for those. I don't know if I'm going to be running them or if Lauren's going to be running them, but we'll see. And then after that, I've got a meeting with Lauren and AC, who runs up our coaching team at the company. So he manages our coaches and just makes sure that the client experience is superb. So we are meeting after that, and then at 12 we have another design sprint meeting. They're usually 3 to 4 hours long. This one is going to be an hour, so we'll see. I'm not super clear on what we're going to be discussing. Lauren and I did a call last week and things kind of shifted in terms of where we were trying to take our software, and like to provide some context, Lauren and I have been working with our development team to build a software that we think is going to be fantastic and really change the industry. So that's a really exciting part of my job right now. The design sprints, I'm not going to lie, are really taxing. I come out of them and I feel like I can't do anything else. So I'm quite pleased that the one today is an hour long. But anyways, I've waffled on. I'll probably check in after my meetings. I'm just gonna have some breakfast now and drink my tea because my voice is getting, I feel like it's getting worse, and I'm trying really, really hard. Probably singing wasn't the best idea, but there we go. I look horrendous. I've just finished, I'm just gonna put you there. Oh no, not there. There we go. I have just finished a meeting, and I have an hour break, as in an hour before the next meeting starts, and I need to make some food because I'm so hungry and I feel like I have a headache. That's the extent of my hunger. I'm trying to get better at not just ordering delivery. So I'm going to just make some pasta because pasta's delicious and it requires minimal effort. But next week, next week Gal and Jay are not going to be here. I think they're gone the whole week. They're going on holiday, which means I have the flat to myself, which is going to be really, really nice. And I have ordered Gusto. I don't know how to say that, their name. Gusto? It's like HelloFresh. That's what it looks like. And I have 4 different recipes that I've ordered for 2 people, so it's 8 meals. And I'm really, really excited, and that's being delivered on Sunday. So next week I will have some really interesting food. I am not a cook. I think I've said that before. It frustrates me when I'm super, super busy and have to think about making a meal to feed my, this sounds so bad. I need to get better, so I think this is a way that will kind of get me into like making nice food with, you know, minimal effort. And I've obviously picked recipes that take like 20 to 30 minutes max. The longer ones I'll just save for the evenings. But yeah, but it's nice because it serves 2 people. I'm obviously one person, so I'll get like dinner and then lunch the next day, or lunch and dinner. So that's going to be really, really good. But anyways, I'm going to start making food. And then I have another meeting, which is a not scheduled meeting. It's just like a continuation of the meeting that I was just in. And yeah, I just find those calls particularly taxing to do with the software, because there's a lot of like differing opinions, which is great, which is a good thing. But oh, I don't know, I just feel like I had felt like we were really moving forwards, and now I feel like, I don't know, like kind of stagnant, and that just really frustrates me. So anyways, I'm gonna make some food. Also, real quick, this is my musical theatre playlist. This is what I listen to every single day. It's slowly growing, and then I have like, so like there isn't a lot of Hamilton in here, and I love Hamilton, but that's because I just love listening to the entire soundtrack. I've got Heathers on there, Evita, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella. There is Dear Evan Hansen, which I absolutely love, but it says Dear Evan Hansen West End, which is a lie, because there is not a cast recording for Dear Evan Hansen in the West End, which is such a shame because I really think there should be. So please, universe, can we have a West End recording? My playlist is also linked, I think in every single YouTube video I've put up. So if you would like to have a listen, it is there. Ta-da! The finished product. Yum, yum, yum. Also, I have 20 minutes to eat, and I need to clean up and make a coffee, so I don't have that much time. I forgot how good Sweeney Todd is. I watched the movie, again, like I have seen the movie, but I watched the movie for, I don't know how many times I've seen it, like the third or fourth time, a few weeks ago, and added the soundtrack to my Spotify. My brain just went blank. It is so good. I love Sweeney Todd. I would love for Sweeney Todd to come to the West End. Sweeney Todd, Beetlejuice, those are the two that I really, 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 really want to come to London, because I've never seen them ever and I really want to see them. So please, universe, if you're there, Sweeney Todd and Beetlejuice. Thank you. I'm balancing my camera on a book, so I hope it doesn't fall. I'm done with calls, meetings for the day. It's almost 4. I have not moved since 7:30 this morning, which isn't ideal, but it's one of those days. Like, my days aren't usually like this. Like, I usually am to some degree in control of my schedule, but today, because of various meetings that weren't scheduled but like had to take place, it just kind of meant that I was sat at my screen for over 8 hours, which isn't ideal. I still have things that I need to do, and I am going to, main thing for me is like making sure that the team has what they need from me. So there are certain things that only I can do that I have to green light, that yeah, so like making sure that I do that so that I'm not kind of bottlenecking them in any way. And then in terms of the stuff that I wanted to get done, luckily I had 2 productive hours in the morning before I got on calls till now, minus that like 30-minute period that I had to just make some food. So the important stuff I've done, but there are various things that I wanted to do today that I don't think I'm going to get round to, just because my brain is mush after those calls. So annoyingly that's going to be pushed until tomorrow, but it's fine. Like, there's nothing urgent. All of that stuff I've done this morning, so that's good. Federica is actually coming round to mine, which is going to be really, really nice to see her. I need to go out, I need to walk. I've done like 2,000 steps, so I might go for a little walk with her. Initially we were going to go into Central, but I just don't think I have the time. Like, I still have things that I need to do. So that's that. A snack. This is my weakness, one of my weaknesses. This and donuts. I am obsessed with party rings. They remind me of my childhood. This is a bit of a rogue party ring. There's no gap in the middle. So that's my update. Freddy's literally going to be here in any minute. In any minute? In any minute. The other thing that I have to do is, I bought this book in 30 days. I have to do my day today. I didn't do my days on the weekend, so we're just gonna not get upset about that. I get really upset when I tell myself I'm gonna do things and then I don't. So I'm going to do day 3 today. I just don't know when I'm going to have the time to do that. Day 3 is tempo, which is exciting. I used to be able to read music, and then I, you know, moved countries, stopped doing music. I used to play guitar and sing in choirs and stuff, and learned how to read music. So I went to a very musical primary school, and then moved abroad, and like music wasn't a thing for me. So I just wasn't able to read music anymore, and I would love to read music, particularly because it's going to help me with my singing. So that's the plan. So I need to do that. I'm also reading The Paris Apartment. I'm about a third through. I'm not showing you the book because the camera's underneath it, like the little tripod on the camera. It's so good. It's so good, and I feel like if I just let myself, I will pick it up and not put it down, but because of time and like having various things going on over the last few days, haven't been able to do that. But it is very good. I'm really enjoying it. I really, really like Lucy Foley's way of writing, and how the story slowly unravels itself, but not necessarily in like a chronological order. Like, it jumps in between the present and then like things that happened a few months ago and stuff, so you're given like snippets of information that you need. But so far I have no idea how it's going to end. I have no idea. Someone's disappeared and I have no idea what's happened to him, who is involved. Like, I'm clueless, and it makes me a bit nervous, but also really excited to find out what the hell's gone on. So if you haven't read any Lucy Foley books, I think she has one called The Hunting Party that I haven't read, and I've only read The Guest List, and I really enjoyed that, and I'm enjoying The Paris Apartment, so I highly recommend. Betty has arrived. Hi. And she brought me a cinnamon bun, which I'm very excited about. A painting puff. A painting puff. Ta-da! Wait. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. That's just what I needed. Taking Fetty to the station and then heading back to finish off some work, but it's her last day here. She leaves tomorrow. I have dropped off Fetty at the station and said goodbye. We won't see each other until end of May, beginning of June. But it's not as bad as the years that we spent apart during COVID. I also got a smoothie because I haven't eaten since the pasta. I had chocolate and that was it. So smoothie. I also stopped at Waitrose and picked up a soup for dinner and a pot of like melon because I'm just not eating a lot of fresh food these days and that's not good. I still have work that I need to finish when I get home. I guess that's one of the advantages of my job, the flexibility. So like if I have meetings and stuff, obviously I have to go to those, but then having my friend pop round, like I wouldn't have been able to do that if I had like a corporate job. But yeah, having her pop round, then we went for a walk, took her to the station, and then going back to finish up some bits. But yeah.
Cry at all, but wow, is it always close, ranging from a movie scene to made up people in my dreams. The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone. I don't know.
Also, correction, I said I hadn't eaten anything like after the pasta, and I forgot that Fetty got me a cinnamon bun. So I had that and smoothie. I am back at home and I have so many things that I wanted to do today that I just realistically don't think are going to happen, which is always a little bit frustrating for me because I am a box checker. I like to check things off, and there are many things on my list today that I had planned to get done, but I also hadn't planned on being in meetings for 3 hours of my day. So I'm trying not to get frustrated. I do have a couple of things that I just want to finish up. I have to review a document, and any notes that I need to make, send those over. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. It is almost 7. I just wanted to show you real quick. So Cassidy has very kindly, we're very much into like aesthetic wallpapers, like, you know, if you see my phone and what it looks like, you'll get it. But Cassidy had a really beautiful wallpaper that she shared with me for her phone, like a background, and it was like a collage with like, you know, like little quotes and photos of Paris, which she loves. And and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then she just sent me this. This is the wallpaper she made me. Look, it's the theatre and coffee and a little quote that says, stop putting limits on what you can do, which is what I always tell myself. And then there's a little Hamlet. How cute. I don't know what I did to deserve her. That just made me so happy. It's so cute. Anyways, I'm gonna crack on with some work now. Did my day 3 music. Yay. I think I spoke about that, like that I'm trying to get back into learning how to read music, and I bought this book that's like a 30-day self-taught thing with an online course, and I figured that would give me the refresh the basics. And then I think it's just going to be about like getting myself sheet music and being like practicing reading it. I have the sheet music for 2 of the songs that I'm currently trying to learn properly. So I did the day 3, like I went through like the lesson, and then I did the exercises, and they had some like listening exercises. So because today was tempo, they had us listen to 10 different like clips from pieces, and then write the tempo, like what sort of tempo it was. So I did that, and then I looked at the sheet music for the 2 songs that I have. So She Used to Be Mine from Waitress and Once Upon a December from Anastasia, and just looked at the sheet music just to see what tempo was like noted for those, because typically you're told at the start of a piece, and that's everything, I think. I'm very tired. Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's 9:10. It's not even 9:30. I think I'm going to get off my bed and go sit on the sofa and do some reading, because I know that if I read in this position I will fall asleep, and if I fall asleep before 10 I will wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, which I really don't want. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and read on the sofa, maybe make a cup of tea as well. I think I'm gonna end here so I can just chill out and read and then maybe pass out unexpectedly. But thank you for watching if you are still here. Please let me know if you enjoyed this. I don't know if this is going to be of interest to anyone. I know that I do get a lot of questions about what my days look like what the hell I do, because I work from home and people are just like, you're always home, like what's the deal? So hopefully that provided some insight. And if you found this interesting and would like to see more stuff-ish like this, then please do let me know. But thank you for watching, and I hope wherever you are having a wonderful day. And if not, I hope that your day is better tomorrow. I will catch you in the next video.